Hey guys, let's shoot over here. Yeah, let's shoot over here. Hey, hey folks, it's Dr. Sam, and I received a very interesting question today, and it had to do with sequence in offering physical eye therapy exercises. Well, I'm out here with my film crew. We're up at about 11,500 feet, and it's quite a hike for them. Anyway, so let me talk about sequencing and my physical eye therapy. So this takes me back to a lecture that I gave at Southeast Nova University in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and it was a lecture on pediatrics, learning disabilities, and working with spectrum disorders. And it was actually a really well-received lecture. A lot of doctors were there. And at the end, this old gentleman came up to me and he said, "I'm Dr. Sutton." And I said, "Oh, I've heard of you. You're kind of like the guru of developmental vision care." And yeah, he says, "Yeah, I'm a professor at Barry University and I've done a lot of research." He says, "There were some things about that lecture that I didn't like." And so we went out for tea, and he became my mentor. And it was very humbling because I thought that, I knew a lot of things. But working with Dr. Sutton, I learned some really valuable lessons in how to provide physical vision therapy to my patients. And I'd like to share that with you right now. So when somebody has a vision problem, one of the things that immediately is the reaction, I want to get rid of the symptom, or give me the fix-it model. And one of the many things that Dr. Sutton taught me was to set up a program where there's a hierarchy. We work with different parts of the brain. And the first part that he taught me to work with was something called the brain stem. This is our survival brain, our reptilian brain. And so offering certain vision therapy practices that help integrate the reptilian brain is important, because if you don't integrate the reptilian brain, it's difficult for you to move more to the cortical areas, the higher centers. If you just start in with the vision therapy and do the cortical brain stimulation, you miss that foundational work you need to do to integrate reptilian. Next is to work with the body, work with the big muscles. We call it the gross motor. And even with adults, I will do practices to help them integrate both sides of their body, the upper part and lower part of their body, the back and the front of their bodies. Because when you work with the body, you're actually telling the brain in those particular areas to start, working, and then that stimulates the eyes. So you're working in reverse. Instead of working from the eyes into the body, you're working from the body into the eyes. And then after the gross motor, then you start working more with the fine motor. That's, the eyes and more of the specific muscles. And then finally, you're doing some cognitive things. You're working with color and light therapy. You might introduce craniosacral therapy. So this hierarchy of reptilian, cerebellum, cortical therapies actually, and he taught me this, and it works really well, that the sequence is important in really improving your vision, your health, your wellness, your learning. So great story. Miss Dr. Sutton. He died a few years ago, but carrying on. All right, everybody, I'm going to get my film crew together. We're going to head that way, and we'll talk to you later. Take care.